Welcome. We are starting sooner than later. Chat is pumping. We have Newbie, Mr. Rat Production, Mickey Jenver, and possibly more. I have to check. But need we more? No, we don't. Let's go. Ah, yes, coffee. Coursing through my veins. I'm going to go extra turbo today. Alright. So, welcome to Dice Miniature Paint Guy channel. It's me, Kim Arne Larsen, the host. And of course, everybody in the chat. They are what's up. Oh, that's so good. Alright, fresh from the brew. Okay, so I have put on more silver on my knights, silver knights. Also those with the big bows. They are so insane. If you see the PC game, these are so big. They are like lances from you know, knights, and they're shooting through. You insta kill almost every time. Sorry about that. So excited. The wonders of live show. Okay, so I have actually not prepared for today's question for Warboss Tay, so I have to pop in here and find it, because the little time I had to prepare that, I made my new thumbnail for my channel. So I don't know, is it cool? I don't. It's telling what I'm doing anyways, so maybe that's cool. So okay, so sorry for just watching my PC screen for a while. We're going to sit down and paint. I hope you're going to paint as well. Please post up your pictures of your painted work at Dice Miniature Paint Guy site, or you know, yeah, so I can see it and we can have a discussion on it live here. Why not? Let's do. What's the question we can answer? Mickey Jenver says a question. Yeah, you know, this is I used Warboss Tay channel, and I used this live show as the start end of it is answering the questions from this challenge. So I have to find it. No, I don't want to change my. Oh no. Okay, I have to find out what I'm doing. There you go. And there you go. And no. And yes. I want to go there to Google Plus site. Warboss Tay. What's up? What's up? We go in here. We go to Warboss Tay's 2017 painting community. We're going to look at the first thing he's posted. Let me read that, please, like so. Today is day 5, by the way, so we are good on our way. I think I have posted the links to what I'm talking about, but let's see. 5. What equipment would you like to have for your channel by next year this time? Ooh, what equipment for to produce videos? If that is the question, oh my god. Short answer, I want it all. Long question answer is of course everything ramped up as we go. Better equipment for sure. Dedicated video camera, better lights, better. The sound is really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 monitor. What you call it? The screens? Yeah, like, you know, over the top everything. If I had the money, I would do it, but we are doing it guerrilla style. Just you know, do what we do right now. Shooting with a smartphone, hot wired up to the USB jack, using some apps that is of questionable time and such as that. Let's see. Anyways. Let's put that in the show note, the question. So okay, So that is the answer. So if you are just wanting to hear my answer and see some progression, you have seen it. You can go to the next one that's in the challenge. For now, we're going to go like 2 hours live, just sitting, painting, talking, you know, shit, to be fair. So, anyways. Ooh, Bazooka in the house. Welcome, Bazooka J. Rambo. That is awesome. Or kakakakaka. So we all learned yesterday is poop in French. Newbie wants a camera to stream. Yeah, sure. I feel you. Yeah, that would be so cool to have just you know, a regular cheap webcam to just have for this, but I don't know. Mickey Jennifer, you want an inflatable co-host to help with the show. Newbie wants the inflatable co-host for other reasons. What? Bonjour, comment c'est what? So the chat is going all French on me, and I don't understand half of it, but it's probably okay. Yeah, well, sure, go for it. Why not? Yeah, by the way, I drink dark coffee, you know, like Dark Soul. I'm filling up with souls of darkness. What? And Bazooka J. Rambo needs tea. And apparently Newbie and Mickey has made some tea, and I'm drinking some tea with or without milk. That is the question. The French is difficult. Men det er sikkert ikke så vanskelig som å lære seg norsk, ikke sant? Det er relativt vanskelig å skjønne hva vi egentlig prater om. Det halvparten av tida så skjønner vi ikke selv hva vi prater om når vi snakker på norsk, så det er forståelig, ikke sant? Mye bedre å snakke på fransk eller engelsk, ikke sant? So, yeah. It is, it all depends on who listening to what you're talking about. That was Norwegian, by the way. We can crowdfund Newbie to get a camera to do the Newbie show. Yeah, I'm into that. If he post in you know, PayPal, I can throw $10 at you, sure. But I want to see some what you call twerking then. But yeah, I'm all in for that. Mr. at production, but always spoke French, so it's easy for me. Yeah, you know, it is the language you are born with, you know. If your parents and everybody in your society are talking one kind of language, you are bound to be better than in other languages. But it's really interesting. Dice doesn't speak French, but he does kiss that way. How do you know? No comment there. Anyways, yeah. Alright, camera first. Then a tub of lube. What? Yeah, I'm not sure I want to crowdfund, because that could be weird to see live. But okay, so I have done some progress. I actually painted up the silver and the shield here. I am going to clean up. The white is always really chalky and difficult, so that you need like 20 strokes of depth of white before it's getting white. So I think I'm going to concentrate off the white here on the shields, and the miniatures are really good. You can see here, you can manhandle them pretty bad, and you can't hurt them too much. I really like the miniatures. I'm in love, to be fair. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to start paint. Are you painting today? Mr. at production has painted some goblins. I think when I lurked in the background reading your comments before we started. So, yeah, anyways, let's see if I can put it on, yeah, like so. Okay, wasn't it, it was yesterday, wasn't it, when you newbie talked about music in the background? But you have your PC up now, right? So you just can put on your Spotify or your Wimp or your whatever streamer you like, another YouTube in another tab, you know, and you can play music kind of low, so you can hear my voice, you know, the smooth voice of coffee-infused madness for Norway. And then you can have music, and then you can listen to your music, not my music, because, you know, I can play Aqua like 10 hours straight, you know. I'm a Barbie girl. Mr. at production does very like Ushipti Bone. Oh yeah, yeah. In fact, I love it so much that I have lost it. One of my kids ninja'd into the room before today when I was making that thumbnail that you can see if you hit the live stream right now, and she has it somewhere in the room, and that means it can be everywhere. Yeah. So, but anyways, yep. Let's see. What the hell is Spotify? Mickey Jenner, we found your inflatable co-host, newbie. If you draw a ginger beard on it with like dice. I don't like where this is going at all. No. Bad, Mickey, bad. Go in the corner. But, you know, no judge, everything like that. But come on, please, no. Yeah, Barbie girl. Woo. I don't know. Today I would be playing some wild horses from what do you call them? They are kind of famous. I can't remember the band name, but I can remember the song. Wild Horses. Ah, yeah. I can have a contest if you guess correctly. I will call you a very smart person. Anybody already is to go in France? Anybody already is to go in France? I don't understand. I am kind of thick-headed, you know. Mickey Jenner, I'm painting Ushipti Bone now. Woo! Yeah, go team Ushipti Bone. I'm stuttering now because I'm excited about the Ushipti Bone. I just really like that color for some reason. Mickey Jenner has been to France. That's cool. I have not. I have been in Denmark, Germany, Sweden, of course, multiple times, all over Norway, you know, from coast to coast, north and south. I've been in Poland for some reason, and England when I was 5 years old. I can remember being in a posh restaurant. I thought so because the girls there, they wear the coins on their bodies and half naked. They were belly dancers, so I would have thought that was posh. And they draw on the wrong side of the road and stuff like that. I can remember, and I can remember I was really afraid because I think it is in London or someplace. You can drive into the zoo, and the animals are all around you. You have the lions and the chimpanzees and stuff like that, and the apes. I was so scared. They come to the car and then just ripped apart everything that was around the car. These flappers on side of the windows and stuff like that. They just ripped it apart and beat each other with it, like you know, the whipper sticks you got in the old Games Workshop boxes, starter boxes. So you know, to be a gamer is something latent in for the chimpanzees even and the apes. Ole, hello! Velkommen, velkommen! Artig at du er. Yeah, I am streaming every day, so you know, crazy times. Yeah. Newbie, friends is lovely, lovely scenery. Our closest enemies, I mean, closest friends. I am a gamer. Yeah, you are, Ole. That's cool. I am mostly a collector for right now. Ooh, but I'm going to have a Star Wars RPG game tomorrow, so I might stream a little before and try to fit in just the questions. So I don't know if there are going to be any chat up, or you know, because it's going to be kind of really quick, just answering the question, and then I'm going to go and DM me some Star Wars. It's going to be excellent. Last session we stopped. They were on board a hawk ship, you know, a little frigate, or what do you call it, with it has some gunners on it, but they were broke, and just a joke. And you know, everywhere in the sky, TIE fighters zooming in on them to yeah, you know, knock their balls out, or something like that. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the players is going to survive that. Hopefully they do. I have some story I want to tell, but for most part we are going to see what the dice tells us, and hopefully there is going to be amazing fun times in the Star Wars universe. They are in a Outer Rim planet right now, and yeah, anyways. I am ranked 18,000 in Norway in CSGO. I'm getting there. Yeah. That is not that high. But yeah, it's higher than me. For sure. Salute, Anton. So Qans is in. Another Frenchman? I'm invaded by Frenchmen. That's cool. That's awesome. It's kind of fitting, because I'm originally from Narvik, you know, and we had a lot of allies from France coming here and kicking ass on the Nazis back when things were out of control. Andrew, hello. Yeah. So let's see. I try to keep up with the chat as I paint. Something about boobies. All right. I don't know any posh restaurant with buttons and boobies. Yeah, but I was 5 years old. Come on, the girls had lot of gold coins on them, and they was dancing, and everybody was throwing money at them. So I was like, "Woo, this is posh." What little did I know. I can remember mommy was a little angry about daddy, you know, giving the poor girls that had almost no clothes on them money so they can buy some more clothes. He was really, you know, a gentleman, I thought. Right, I know how it is, but you know, back then, innocent 5 years old, I was thinking, yeah, he's really nice guy. But yeah. Anyways, that is how the cookie crumbles. So, okay, the white is getting whiter and brighter, so you can see the difference there. Oh, between this not so good and this better. And you just have to take my word for it, because you can't really see it. This is a quality painting show right here. If you're following this because you want a tutorial on how to paint miniatures, yeah, sure, but you know, there are better channels out there for that. I was planning on mentioning more games, yeah, sure, but people I follow and that I think of as heroes, And today I want to mention so many names. We had Andy 2D6 and his channel and with Remington. And today I want to shout out to Nick Bear. Eric Bear, the channel is called, and he has 7,000 and counting. It's bananas. It's going viral. For, you know, it's hitting big numbers now. Every day is 100 subs, and so you know, he is on a really good track now, and it was cool. Yesterday I had planned already to mention his name, and Warboss Tay dropped his name as his hobby hero. He wanted to aspire to make better toenails, and I was like, yeah, toenails, that is something you should make really good when you are YouTubing. So I put in a little effort today, you know, kind of copying Andy 2D6, how he makes faces on stuff. So yeah, you know, when you have no original ideas, steal them, like Games Workshop with Remington steals million pounds ideas. It is just yeah, I have learned from the best. Anyways, oh, I have lost a lot of stuff here. Let's see. Okay, here. What's questions? What? Yeah, hello, Storm Verminlord. Yeah, I have the question, the question bit I do in the start. So, but to what equipment I want to buy for my channel to next year. If I had all the money in the world, I would buy, you know, everything. Good camera setups and everything, and make it that really good, like Duncan does in Warhammer TV and stuff like that. That's not going to happen, and I really like my setup right now. The one thing I want to expand on is lights and more paints, because I'm getting low on it. I was hoping to win one of the sets in Paint on the Minis big raffle. I didn't, so now I have to rethink my life choices and probably bite the bullet and buy me some paints. So if Mickey January is saying Warpaint, isn't it called that? Is a really good brand, so if you know she's saying that, you know, we want to test it out. Scale 75 and Warpaint is kind of the same, she said. So, and I like it. I like it a lot. The Scale 75 paints. So, but you know, it's kind of the talk about paints, what brushes you're going to use, and airbrushes and stuff like that. Don't get caught up in that, especially if you're new, because you don't know what you like. My recommendation is to buy a little shop lid around, test it out, or just focus on one paint. It's probably the best thing when you're starting. Then you can expand and you can see what's better, what is worse, and you can mix and match. Mix and match. Yes. English. I am on the interesting bits on the armor, Andrew. Oh, cool, Mickey. Hope you drop me some photos in the Facebook page. Cool. I'm messing about with the base. Oh, nice. Send you a pic. Send it to the Facebook page. Plug. Boo! Down with Nazis. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Let's see. Something about brilliant. Mr. at Production. I looked at Norway on Google and I found very beautiful images. Yes, Norway is really beautiful. It's part of the reason I have done a lot of my vacation in Norway instead of expanding my horizon. And I should be visiting other cultures and places for sure. So yeah. Kind of regret it now when I have little kids. I am kind of stuck, and you know, yeah. I think it's best to just hold my horses, but I really want to see the world. So France, of course, I have an uncle that had he was in he lived in Nice a good while. He was in the camping industry, you know, and I missed opportunity. I could have been a Mongol in that. That would have been cool. But anyways, oh, what the equipment? That one, yeah, yes. They've stolen all Ramsey days. Yeah, they probably have. No disco tiles then. What? Warcolor. It is a unusual paint, but it'll be fun if you like scale 75. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it is kind of unusual because it is if you are stroking the paint, you getting from weak paint to strong paint. So you don't have to mix in with your saliva or your thinning it down that much. It's working in a different setting than especially Games Workshop and probably P3 is doing, because I think they are both a really thick color. But of course you can just get them water them down and that will be good. Yeah, paints are not models, so you are allowed paints. Yeah, I need paints, but yeah, we will see. I will paint till it runs out, and then I will order some. Andrew, wait, nah, don't want a big contrast on the base. I just want it to be there and not offensive. Okay, that's a good point, Andrew. He's already crazy colors. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, okay. Have you done that question yet, Mr. Storm Vermilord? Have you done the challenge already with the question? It's what dice does. Stroking. What? Like so? I'm after I've shaved my beard some, it's just feeling really strange. I want it bigger. I like it when it's long and you can just draw. It's you know, whatever. Anyways, yeah, stronger white. Happy. They are going to look so lovely. Woo! The hero, get in the corner. So okay, that is what's up right now. So I'm actually thinking about leaving all the silver duties like they are right now. I like how they look. They go from dark blue to green to a big silver sheen, and I used a lot of different colors and no washes. So I'm like I think there is a good. Okay, I'm lying. I'm using on the cape. I use washes with the Sephia, but not in the armor. And I dig it. I like how it is right now. And I think if I put in a coal, maybe some places just really be squinchy or what you want to call it, cheap ass with shades and washes, and just have a few selected pointers to make it to have a darker line, so things will pop more, maybe like in here where if you can see the cape and the armor is meeting, maybe have a really thin line of black wash down here. Maybe I need to think about it, because I think I feel like the shade is kind of eating into acrylics. It shouldn't, but I feel like it's probably going to fix if I put on gloss and stuff like that. But I don't want to hit with gloss and matte and stuff like that. No, I don't like it. Many swear to it and love it, but I don't I don't like that. So, but of course, then my miniatures is more unprotected. But to be honest, I don't play that much, so it's going to be fine. And if they lose some of their look, I can just you know, go back and paint a little more on them. So it's kind of a win-win for me then. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm talking about, but that's how it is. Oh, okay, you have already answered that question. Cool. I'm so, it's so much to follow that I can't remember if I have actually commented and seen your video, but I really want to be on top of that and helping everybody how much as I can. You know, it's how much can you help people with a comment? It's my question, but I try to you know, waves of positivity and just thumbs up, and I'm really enjoying how many is joining. And we have, I think we have a new one joined today. I can't remember now the name, and it's not to be you know, not name dropping. I love name dropping, but my problem is I can't remember all the names. But anyways, yeah, let's see. Mr. at production, cape is a shifty bone always. Yes. It is a shifty bone. It's I think I have like 5 coats of shifty bone mixed in with this Serifium Sepia, you know, building up a really good and strong color. It is, I have, when I've put on paints, I dip my brush so it's wet, like dripping wet, and I just one stroke so it's moist, good and moist. Then I mix it with my paints, and I like that feel the paint gives then. So yeah, yeah, let's see. Okay, so let's actually find out if somebody has put on some pictures on my Facebook page. No, they haven't. Nobody has any love for me on Facebook. That's okay, I'm used to it. Ooh, nice. Vincent Venturella has put on awesome Manticore up on Paint All the Minis. He made with 2 others a really good PMP end of the month video yesterday. You know, I wasn't supposed to name drop Vincent Venturella today, but there you go. Another one I shouldn't be today because I want to stretch out the name dropping a little, but Dan Adam, he is kind of the mastermind behind Paint All the Minis. He is really good and really good with podcasts, interviewing a lot of interesting people. I can't not recommend Paint All the Minis on Facebook. You know, search it up. It is private because they don't want trolls, but if you ask, you are accepted. And of course, if you are a troll or asshole or something, you are out again. But and it is like my page here and my page on Facebook too. It's not about being the best miniature painter in the world. It's about the process, and everybody can learn something. Even Vincent Venturella, that is insanely good to paint, and have a really good how to paint series on YouTube. You should just check him out. He is underrepresented, I think, because he does so much really awesome good work. So if you like how I paint, your mind is going to get blown away out to space when you see him and his painting jobs and how he tutorial how to paint. He actually was inspiring me to do the swirls on the cape on the dancer, and I really love it. It breaks up the monotony, or what you want to call it, on the cape. You know, just don't have all blue or all black with some blends in it, you know, having some intricate swirls and stuff like that. It is breaking it up and it's more interesting to see. Yes, I could, if I had a better smoother hand and better brush control, that the lines could be much more thinner, but yeah, it is a progress, and I really enjoy it, and I really want to name drop Paint All the Minis and Vincent Venturella's YouTube page as well as Idic Bear. They are, it's solid. Just solid. Anyways, I don't know. I'm too busy with painting. This sounds like my painting. Yeah, answer today. Okay, I think I'm up to speed. Storm Warmelo, good luck on your painting, dice. I'm off to work. Yeah, thank you for dropping by. Thank you. It's as always, I'm really amazed that people want to be in this. Of course, I shouldn't be, as I'm promoting it on Twitter and Google Plus and Facebook page, but you know. Mr. Rat Production, the motifs in the cave of the blue monster, the first one where you heard, are very beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Rat Production. It's giving good warmth in my heart, for sure. Thank you. I'm not worthy. They are, yeah, but thank you. Maybe I'm my worst critics in the world, but thank you. It is you know, everything that has to do with painting and hobbying is just really good. It's a good mental exercise, and always for me brings up a good smile, and I really like it. And it's inspiring to be in this big internet stuff. Like I'm a little smallest part of, but it's really cool, and I really, yeah, you know, shut up, paint. Okay. So I was thinking a little about how to proceed with my unhollows. I am thinking. I'm still thinking. I'm thinking some more on how to represent them the best possible way. I'm trying to figure out the artwork for them and everything like that. Some part of me really wants to make them having rusty weapons and stuff like that. A part of me wants it to look like it looks like right now, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all how to proceed, to be fair. When you are not painting or you using YouTube as I do right now, I spend a lot of time just thinking. Whenever I have time to just sit and think about how to paint, but I haven't come up with a good answer for them. I'm really happy how the colors are, but I'm not sure. It's something that holds them back. Yeah, anyways. Alright. I need to think about it. Let's see. Anyways. Let's find out if... I think the chat is going dead because hopefully people are painting. And if not, then I'm not sure. Mickey Jennifer, I spend a lot of time thinking. Yeah, I love it too. I can think about a lot of things, but mostly about, you know, sometimes when there was a gaming scene here where I live, I was really thinking about army compositions, about strategies and stuff like that, and it always fall flat because I really like to have big strategies with moving and stuff like that, and I just opened myself up to be you know, ruffle stumped But I really think if I played the War of Flames, things would have been different, because the scale on 28, you haven't that much room to do stuff, to be fair. Especially if there are many miniatures, that is kind of no strategies. You just have to go attack, and just having the timing right is less about, you know, positioning in the flanks and stuff like that. And so I'm really considering 50mm scale a little bit. Then I think, you know, who I'm going to play this with. Probably nobody. So I shouldn't go into it. But that is kind of what I was thinking. You know you're blonde. Bazooka J Rambo is back. Welcome back. Okay, I lost that you were gone, but awesome that you're back. What were you doing? No. But yeah, anyways, I have in fact Halo ground command here, and it's a small scale. I think it is small. The scale is 6mm, and I think if I start hovering on that, I can maybe try to play with myself. It's kind of sad, yeah, in some ways, but yeah, you know. 50mm is too big. 15, 1-5. Sorry, bad language. But yeah, for sure. I watched yeah, today, right before I started this live stream. I was watching War Games. They are doing live streams right now, and they're doing some super sale stuff in that stream that you can get the new 8th edition. I think it was £65, free, shipped everywhere in UK, and he said like 14 quids for shipping else in the world. So that is really good value for money. And they're going to do that kind of good sales every Wednesday when they're going to live. Hopefully they're going to fix them. They have a lot of lagging, and the picture froze a bit. And a lot of them in the Skype, they was saying that them in I think it's Southport, where they are from, that people are too much on Tinder or something like that. I don't know. I never used Tinder. Yeah. Everybody seems to use Tinder. I don't know what is the thing about it, you know. But having a girlfriend, that shouldn't be doing that anyway. So, yeah. But I'm sitting here and I'm thinking on how to paint. Maybe I should go from the unhollow and start on the heroes while I'm thinking on the hollows. We have 4 heroes here, and I should or what is 50mm? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I am just mispronouncing 15mm. Flames of War. Mickey Jenver. Bigger than 28mm. Yeah, maybe. Am I lagging up too? I don't know. It seems like I have some bad connection right now. I don't know. I have some bad feedback here. Mr. Rat Production, I go goodbye and good luck. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. this guy. Maybe I should paint him. Yeah, I think I should paint him. And let's find out what his name is. His name is... no, it's not none of them. It is. What madness? Where are you? Okay, he has the inventive name of Gargoyle. So yeah, and he's green and browns. Yeah, you can try. Yeah, reddish brown. I think I'm going to try to pop him some more and just that. Newbie met Mickey on Tinder. Okay, cool. Move into a different model if you're getting painter's block. Yeah, you know, it's. Yeah, I'm just really uncertain on how to proceed with them. I have to think about it. It wasn't me, it was Rem Newbie. Newbie, I'm a bit tired, guys. I was relaxing, examining the inside of eyelids, listen to your voice. Yeah, no, I kind of do that to people. People just fall asleep while talking to me all the time. Just drop to the floor. Either that or I smell bad, I don't know, but I seem to have that effect on people. But anyways, yeah. If you leave, yeah, sure, but please stay if you can. I'll be lonely if you're not here. But anyways, let's see. Yeah, greens. Yeah. Yeah, I should do that. It is a good advice, Mr. Newbie. Yeah. Anyways, and yeah, did you see Andy and Rem show yesterday? The big winner. I was really happy when they called out the Queen knocked off her throne. That's kind of sad. Mickey is really awesome. But you know, Skeleton Flower, he took it home. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Of course, I was a little upset that I didn't win anything, but I saw who entered and what they entered and the reasoning, and I was yeah, yes, banana. What? Banana. Banana. Isn't that Inspectable 2, 3 or something coming out soon? How many of them are there? Dun, 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 dun. Skelly cleaned up. Yeah, he mopped the floor. Everybody else like whoa whoa. They didn't understand what's happening. Oh, nice color. Yes, yes, yes. This is a green I like. I like it a lot. Let's put in on all of your body. Oh yeah, you like it. No, no, don't talk to your miniatures like that when you paint. If someone walked in the door or you filming it live, people will think you are insane. But isn't that a good idea? Just put on some music on a new tab on your browser while watching this if you want music to it. I'm trying to figure out how to make music, but some don't like having music on the videos when you're making videos. So a little like, should I put music on? Should I not? And can I? Is there an opportunity to do that? And yeah, I don't own that many really expensive brushes. Of course, I have my Games Workshop browsers, and they are insanely expensive. But they are kind of good. Not all of them, but I buy a lot of cheapos just on dollar stores here in Norway. I use them to they break, and then I can repurpose them to other stuff like stippling or painting with aminals or something like that. Yeah, I'm digging this color. I don't know if it shows up really good on the camera, but I do like cheese. Yeah, I like cheese too. Cheese is super good. Let's see if I can follow. And so, okay. I don't like music. Yeah, you know, some like it and some don't. But if I don't have music on, you can always have the opportunity to put on your favorite tunes in a separate tab, and it will be fine, you know. And then we don't have to irritate Mickey Jenner, because I don't want to irritate her. She's amazing. I can't believe that she's actually follow my stuff. It is mind-blowing. And everybody, I should just don't talk about it, but it is true. I am kind of, what do you want to call it, starstruck. That Bazooka J Rambo and Mickey and Andrew and even you, newbie, when you're not putting up, you know, suspect pictures on my Facebook page, I kind of dig you, you know. But anyways, what was I talking about? I don't know. That is kind of a big problem when you're sitting and painting. Even if it's a mundane, you're putting on green on a big wing, your mind wanders a bit, and you, for me, I can't stay really focused on topics and what I'm talking about. I'm getting Canadian here, and that's okay. Canadians are cool. Ooh, yeah, Justin Borgers is joining Warbo's Tay, and I was really happy to see him joining in. He's a really cool dude. And yeah, I was Eric Bear dropped by 2 days ago, and he was talking about my questing nights, and I found them. They are painted up miniatures of the questing nights Bretonnians, and this one is painted by no other than Eric Bear. And you know, you can't really see how good it is painted, but it's really good. The heraldry is super slick. The checkers here is amazing, and it is so good. And I really dig it. So he has sent one, and Justin Borges, coming from Canada, made his Canadian questing night, and holding my Drake like an idiot, like so. And Tristan or Athlete made this one. He had made one with a little juggler also riding a little stick horse. I have it, and have it in my Bretonnian case, but I will find it tomorrow and will show you that too. It's really amazing. So there you go, riding a dinosaur. Why not? Oh, in the old lore for Bretonnians ride everything. You can mount a Bretonnian on any thing, and they can ride it because they were really good at riding. And VG Revival painted this, and he makes a really good. I really enjoy his channel. he is doing frost. What's it called? Frost, not frostbite. Frostgrave right now, and he does a lot of things. He actually sent me a lot of Bretonian knights that I haven't painted up yet, and I really want watching the shows for the other doing the challenge. Some are doing Bretonians, and you know, I really want to paint more Bretonians. I really love Bretonia. It is my first love for wargaming, and it is something about it. I'm looking at getting a knight army, historical knight army, but you know, it's really on the back burner. I can't use money right now, but it's just cool. I really want to make a lot of Bretonians riding everything you can buy for Warhammer, but yeah, money is an issue. Let's see. What? I have lost the chat again. What I said you should have got some credit for entering the same model in every category. Yeah, it was kind of. I entered also the dancer in one of the categories, but yeah, I think I may be wrong. But yeah, but it was just so hilarious to me that Corner Goat, he has all the trademarks they were looking for. They were looking for a skull. They were looking for blood. They were looking for a silly hat, and he has a kind of silly hat and stuff like that. So I wanted it so, because it was just fitting the bill on everything they asked for. So, but you know, they kind of maybe that was you get the feeling of me not taking it seriously, but I really wanted to win something, but you know, I understand. Yeah, I just find it was like hitting every thing they asked for. So yeah. Anyways, but yeah. Or dusting. Mickey is not human. I like to irritate Mickey because I secretly love her. Well, here he comes. But don't tell her. Oh, sorry. What I suspected. What suspect pictures? I don't see that. You should post it to the Dice group to be. God damn it. He was here Monday. Surely the Canadian questing night would have bacon and maple syrup on it. You know, everybody sent me candy from where they are, and he sent me. It was a really nice. I think it was a caramel chocolate thing, and it was amazing. Yeah, Bernard de Brigard and the Bowman Berek. Yeah, I want them. Christian the Troubadour and Jules the Juggler. Yeah. Yes. Is Mickey a Bretonian then? Well, I am the Bretonian Damansel. Ooh, nice. The juggling had been done before your dancer went in. Ah, okay. I missed. I couldn't find out when the dates were off. So yeah, you know, I paying attention to stuff is kind of hard. When I have time, I sit here and painting with you guys. So yeah, that's my excuse. I'm using it. Else I have work and family stuff to do. So it's kind of hard when it's not plain sight, like so obviously in plain sight that it's embarrassing for everybody. It's like thinking, oh my god, he's an idiot. Maybe then I can find out of it, but yeah, I have a hard time following up stuff like that. I really try, but I don't know. Yeah. Feel I'm getting naked here on the chat. But yeah. Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking I want to press forward with getting more Bretonians painted up by other YouTubers. But I don't know. Maybe it's a cheeky move. So I don't know. I know Garshin is doing one, and I'm really happy. I've seen a work in progress of it, and it's, oh my god, it's awesome already. Like, shut up, that is cool. Go Legos. Wasn't that the big dude in that Robin Hood set they did? I really wanted to buy that, but I haven't. You can actually make that those dude with Men at Arms kit. You get the fat boy in there, and you get you don't have the long one, but you can always kit bash it to be a little longer. One Man at Arms, and it's all, and it's a staff in there you can use, and there is a bow. So I think if you just kit bash Man at Arms set, you have lots of stuff to play around with. You can use a lot of it to make a Bretonian. If you use from that and some from Knight of the Realm set, you can use that to make a really cool Blood Bowl team, Bretonian style. I was actually thinking about making that, but then a company made a really cool Bretonian like Blood Bowl team, so I was kickstarting that, and it should drop in the mail someday. Grebo games, I think they're called. I'm kind of sure of it. Just had to have a second to think. Yeah, the green is going on. It's kind of wet, but you can see on the wings how it's going to be when it's settled down. It's going to be a really dark green. It's going to be a really cool base foundation for everything else. It's using heavy black green. Mickey, what was getting naked on the chat? No, I'm not taking my clothes off, but I feel exposed, kind of. Yeah. But all means, be naked on the chat. That's okay. Bazooka J Rambo, yeah, he was the Frere tuck guy. Yeah, yes. I think that's they're just really lovely miniatures. So I'm thinking about if I'm losing stuff to paint coming close to winter time, I'm going to take out my Bretonians and do Bretonians as a little series here on the good old dice show. I'm not sure if I'm going to do live streams like I do right now for the Warboss Tay painting challenge. This is one of maybe this is a one shot, you know, this 31 days, and then I'm going to be burned up. But right now I'm not feeling burned at all. This is giving me extreme power. It's like drinking energy drink and getting that good rush without all the health issues you can get from drinking all that sugar. Just no, sitting here, being social with people, it's amazing. I sit every day and think how amazing internet is. It is so cool. It's the most it's hands down the coolest thing the military has ever made. Internet, it is the coolest. They should make more things like internet and less of the other stuff. And if you think about it, it's a really good way to pacify a big group of people. Give them YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that, and they stop taking up guns and being really mad about things and just chill. So it's a good weapon against aggression, maybe. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass, making an observation, but it may be wrong, you know. But you can see in the lands that don't have internet how more angry they are, and it's of course due to poverty and unjust and stuff like that, of course. But you know, if they had internet, you know, they will have been prosper and more. I say that, but you know, Syria, they're good developed land before it all hit the fan. It's hard to think about politics and be really sure about things. I don't know. I should just shut up. It's a cool miniature. Damn. Gargale. So I name dropped some people I watched that play video games. And I like one that called Lovelocks. He has a double name. I just remember Lovelocks. And Christopher Odd. Both of them are really cool to watch. They do a lot of strategy games, horror games, and point and click games. So I really like to see that. Maybe the chat has said something. Yeah, of course it said something. Yeah, everybody's happy about internet and porn. Sure, they could all watch the Dice Show. Yeah, they could, but I question big time my what you call it, entertainment value. Saying that, I'm just really impressed that you know. Mr. Rat Production watching it, he has stated he can't understand that much of English, and so maybe I'm more entertaining than I think I am. But I'm just really, I should stop saying it, but I'm really impressed that people are watching this. But some kind of entertaining value it have to be. Yeah, let's leave it with that. Mind-boggling stuff. I did a live stream in the morning, like approx 6 hours from now, to test run it, and no in the chat was nobody in the chat was, and that then I felt really silly when nobody was watching. That was killing me. Ooh, yeah, Warboss Tay is actually watching the whole show. That is mind-blowing, you know. He is spending all this time watching everybody's video and making content for internet and stuff like that. And he actually watched my whole show. I really like, dude, no, please, don't burn yourself on this silliness. It is not that good at all. But I'm really happy though. That yeah. So I don't know. Anyways, Mickey Jenner, maybe you make more sense to people who can't speak English. Yeah, probably. You know, I can't pronounce 15mm and 50mm, so you know, you just sound wise. Yeah. Yeah. I'm the most wisest guy in the world. Yeah. Let's go with old. Back in the day, I really liked to read. I read a lot of things. I really enjoyed reading. I have said it before, I'm a huge Terry Pratchett fan. I really love his writing and how clever he is in his writing. You know, some of his books in Dice Wall series is kind of a drag to read, to be fair. But when he is brilliant, they are like looking at the most beautiful diamond in the world, but it's in words. He has so good humor. I really like it. Mickey Jenner, what did Theo think about Newbie? He has some comment directly on who's on the chat and stuff like that, but let's see if I can find that. He has if you go back on my video, let's see, I think it is Dice Miniature Paint Guy number 3 in this series. Let's see, come on. I think he's there. No, that was Blue Cloud Andrew. He is doing a really cool Inquisitor. You should really follow and see that. Maybe it was number 4. Maybe it was number 4. Let's see. I need to approve. It's no, it wasn't him. Where? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong place. Yeah, me sitting on the PC and trying to find out stuff. Quality time right there. Let's see. Groups. Warboss Tay 2017 Painting Challenge. Maybe I commented directly on here. Let's see. This is entertaining. 101. There are so much people that is in the challenge right now. So I can just. It's easy now because I have the names in front of me. Jamjar 34 is in. He has joined. And you had Dorns Potokari, really hard name. Alternative Artist in, she's really good. Stormworm in. Daniel Sprinkle. Jose David Munoz is in. He started today. And he has an impressive collection of miniatures. Oh my god. Otheris 2099 is in. Darth Lord Thorlin is in. Ringo Simpkins is in. There are lots of guys. Mini Warrior. I couldn't remember all this name, you know, but that is so amazing. It's really cool. Play It Painted is of course in. Let's see if I can find more names. Josh and Duran. Inquisitor Jones, Logan Swenson. So you know there are a lot of videos pumping out every day. Everybody has their own challenge, and it's just really amazing the huge response. You know, Roger Bailey and. Okay, here is the comment. He has said, okay, we're going to read this out loud, Warboss Tay. He has it on the Google Plus side. But I'm going to read it out loud for you guys right now. Warboss Tay is saying, love it. Chocolate, cake, cognac, and good coffee. Sounds like the recipe for a good painting session. Playing this in the background while I work. Thanks for filming. I used to hold my minis in my palm, but my fingers just couldn't grip the bases anymore. Yeah, so some have that issue. I don't have. I'm the opposite. If I put it on something, I go crazy because I don't have the muscle memory to get the brush elsewhere. So I really hate putting it on stuff. And as a Norwegian, I should probably have it holding it on something. Because a lot, it is genetic. You have this arthritis of what you call it in the fingers when you get older. So I maybe doing myself bad service by not teaching myself to do that. And Warboss Tay is making those comments on every video as I can see. He using a lot of effort to really emerge in everybody's videos. And he is putting up a lot of work on this challenge, and that's why I think a lot of people are joining in on it. And it's like you know, the PMP group and Paint All the Minis. It is a love. It's the bar is not raised. Everybody can enter it and just have a journey, and that is why I really like to be in the challenge every year. I have been with Beastman, Chaos Dwarves, Signar, a lot of miniatures every year. I think I've been in 5 challenges, so this is number 6. I'm not 100% sure, but I really enjoy it. And you can see a lot of guys that entered the challenge have grown huge. I can think of names. Let's see if I can remember right. Erik Bear has been it, and he has grown huge. And there are lots of other names. You know, names and me remembering right now live. Yeah, forget about it. I should make a mini script with little show notes. I could, yeah, have more constant what I'm trying to say. But you know, that is not why you are entering this. You're wanting my dementia talk. I don't know. Let's see if there are comment. Oh my god, you're commenting like crazy now. Let's see if you can find out where. Newbie, you were streaming at 6 a.m. Dice? Yeah. I was awakened by myself. I fell asleep really early, like in this 7 p.m. or something like that. So I would just wake up, kids were in bed, so I just make myself breakfast and tried it out, and nobody cared. So you know, I need to find a set point where I put on my videos to get people to join, because if I click on like I don't know, 4 p.m. Probably none of you would put on this video because work, dinner, I don't know, stuff. I don't know. I'm just really happy I have people. Newbie, you are a traitor or savior. Bazooka J Rambo, didn't you was, am I wrong to say that you were in Warbo's Tay Challenge? I'm not sure. Athlete was in, for sure. And oh my god, Odesve was in. He's from Sweden as well. A lot of guys. Yeah. So a lot of the guys I know from YouTube actually has been in that challenge. So that is kind of amazing. It's a really good place, and I really want to support it and make videos and, you know, just spreading the word. I kind of every year think maybe I shouldn't, because it is a place for new beginners to try and make videos and stuff like that. But then I think I have some experience, so maybe I can help them be more secure about what they're doing, because it is a huge step to go from sitting on your own painting like I'm supposed to do now and and to make videos. It is two different beasts, but you know, it's like with painting, 2 thin layers can get you a long way. You know, doing it small, not doing it big production, having too much thought about it. Yeah, anyways. Bazooka Jerry Rombo. No, I'm not in the Warbo's stage. Okay. Not no, but you've never been. Ah, sure. Damn it. Sorry. And I know you are not this year. But okay, yeah. As I say, I have the most the baddest memory in history. I am so embarrassed of it. Slimer green sounds good. It's kind of bright. You have brighter colors. Waste green. Woo! These two will be good in Nurgle, so I'm going to use them for Nurgling up stuff. And then I have duck egg green, even more yucky. So I have good green colors. So I do this kind of emotion when I shake the paints. I'm trying to do it slow now, and then shake it up and down, so I can do it fast. It's looking really strange on the screen, but it's to try to mix the paint really good. I know Garcin said I should do like this, but I feel I can't mix the medium inside good enough. So I do like this, and then I get the squirts. But I saw somewhere someone is kicking on top of the bottle of a beer, someone kicking on the side, and then they do like that. They didn't get that getting up on top. Kind of, maybe it works. I don't know. I don't know the physics of it. Newbie, that is the toughest thing, sitting on your own painting and tend to put a film on and watch it in the background, and then I just sit and watch the film. Yeah, I did a stupid thing. I put on Game of Thrones, trying to do anything with the Game of Thrones going on. It's like, what happened? I pause, watch what happened, go back to painting. What happened? What killing? Why they kill the why? You know. So yeah, no. I really like I do know people that sit, paint, and talk shit. That I really like, because, you know, you don't have to pay attention that much. You know, they're just goofing around, so you can do it yourself as well. And then you have podcasts, like sorry, Paint All the Minis, like, sorry for bombering them name, but they are Dan Adam is doing a really good podcast, and really interesting. He has really good. He is nailing it. I have, yeah, mucho respecto. And then you have other podcasts like Malefo makes one, broadcast from the breach, I think it is called. It's really good. There are lots of podcasts you can listen to, or stuff. Why I'm saying this to you, you probably know better than me, but yeah. Newbie, you don't have anything to motivate you when you set on your own. Yeah, I feel myself getting more motivated sitting here painting like this. I really want to recommend this for everybody, but I know it's probably not for all to do, because you have to be a little mindful that you are entertaining, that you have kind of good life. The most important thing is having a good sound, but most of the smartphones make good taking up really good sounds right now. So if you have a smartphone, you're set to go, just push button and go. But okay, so some are what do you call it, too self-aware. I am too, believe it or not, but you just have to put that on side, and just remembering this is just fun times. Maybe I'm lucky, but I feel like people are really kind, and there are next to none that are trolls. So I really think entering Warboss Tay challenge could be a really good start phase for people to make videos and how to learn the ropes, because it helps you he making questions like what equipments you can need for next year and stuff like that, and then you can be mindful on how to proceed making your videos. And yesterday he was talking about Eric Bear and how he like his thumbnails, and no, not toenails, but thumb nails, and that made me think about that, and there is why I put effort on the meme I used for today's video. And of course I'm going to go back and put that on every video I made so far, and then you have to be mindful of your the setup right now, but you have to be mindful of what you're putting up, the key words you're using, and what you actually call where episode and stuff like that. And I know I'm really not the best at doing that, a little on purpose, because I don't want to be too overselling this what I make, because I know this isn't the best in the world. And if people really like it, they are going to share it anyways. So I don't want to be clickbait, to be fair. So that is maybe a little why. That's maybe a little the reason why I'm not doing the death guard first, because it's so hot now that it's like, no, I don't want to be on that fast train. As I haven't a really urgent plan of playing, I'm just really want to paint up the miniatures, because I really love how they look. Of course, it would be fun to play games, but it's not the super goal right now. The super goal now is to just have cool things to paint, and that's why I like to Nurgle the Death Guard in the starter box. So I don't know where I'm going to start painting them, and the cool thing, if I wait now, people will have painted a lot of them, so you will have a huge library of inspiration of how you can paint yours. You don't have to copy, but you can get a really good idea on how you want it to look. So when you talk on painting block, that is amazing way to unblock it. But you know, Games Workshop, they're really good at putting out really amazing stuff. So by the time I'm ready to paint them, maybe I want to buy other stuff. But yeah, so that's kind of the why I put on the brakes now, saying nothing before Christmas. It's going to be so hard. But I shall do it. And just reminding myself and saying it openly on camera, so if I'm breaking, you can all have a big laugh at me. That can't happen. Anyways. Oh, things are happening in the chat. What? Putting brushes down, getting tired. Yeah, I have the effect today. Newbie is tired, Andrew is tired. Mickey, that's why we have a painting YouTube. Yeah. Mickey, did you get lots done, Andrew? Newbie, time to call it night, Andrew. You've done enough. I finished the base by end of tomorrow. Ah, cool. Nice. That's really cool. So finish the weekend, you think? Yup. Yay. That's the deadline I gave myself. It's time to move on. Yeah, that is a kind of a topic I want to touch on. When to finish with your miniatures. I have a like when you're reading a really good book and we're coming to the 20 last pages of a really good book, I tend to put that down and pick up another one. It's kind of stupid, but I really want that book to live forever, so I don't want it ever to end. It's kind of stupid, but you know, it's kind of the same when you are painting miniatures. I have a hard time saying to myself done, because right now I sit here and I think about things I want to do with the dancer, and I can't stop that train, but I'm like, I just have to make that train pass the ending station and just move along. And yeah, it is kind of a interesting thing, because for me, I get so much inspiration from others to paint. When you watch internet, you know, when you see really lovely painted jobs like Mickey Janver and Andrew, when they put on beautiful things, Skeleton Flower, you know, name dropping everybody, but you know, you get you have so much inspiration. It's like Crazy Town. You just never want to stop paint on that miniature, because so that is an issue to make you know, the little baby bird of your miniature fly away on your dead tiny little wings out in the world. So it's kind of stupid, but and some guys are like rushing and just want to stop the painting madness, and I'm the opposite. I just never want it to end. Yeah. It's not about making it perfect. It's I want it to be the best of the potential of that miniature can be. It's kind of frustrating, because I know I never can achieve that goal, and it's in the same time really beautiful and like poetic in some ways. That was so sorry. It sounds like a hippie or something, but yeah, true nonetheless. So I really like how it's taking the colors. Yeah, not bad. So I tried to put up pictures on how the miniatures are looking when I'm done here. Just a mugshot progress so far. Alright, so Andrew is going to bed. Good night, sir. Yeah, it's kind of, maybe that's his the cue. When Andrew goes to bed, we all should do the same. Yeah, I have young kids, so I should not be up too late. So I'm just going to use up my little color here, and the show is going to end. So 15 minutes from now or something. Bazooka J Rambo. I only really get inspiration from John Blanche. Yeah, who inspired the GB stuff in the first place. Yeah, yeah, he. I really like that bizarre art he making. He is a mad scientist for sure, in a good way. Oh, I hate John Blanche art. Newbie. Okay, go, go, go. We have our first little love squirrel between Bazooka and Newbie. Wasn't it love to meant to be? You were on a hot date here the other day and now you're love squirreling. What's happening? By the way, do you know if Skellievision is doing a show soon? I'm really itching to hear more from the one and only, the one that inspired me to make these videos, live shows. It's been a while, I think. Maybe it's just me making videos every day. Things feels longer. I don't know. You're a traitor, Newbie. Ah, the gloves are throwing here. But think about the kids. What? I really like scale 75, how it builds up when you put more paint on the same spot. It's I don't know how the formula in it is. It's different than Games Workshop for sure. It's strange. I have an airbrush, but I hate cleaning it so much that I rather do paint with brush. It's kind of hard getting the brush inside here to do details, but you know, it's not a big deal chopping off here and glue it together again. It can be done, but yeah, so that's maybe a reason to use airbrush, because you can get a good transition on places you normally shouldn't get it. Mickey Jenner, are they having a lover squirrel? Quarrel, not squirrel. Newbie, I don't really get inspired by watching people paint. I can't emulate what they do, so I don't try. I do like watching wits of people making scenery though. I think, ooh, how did they make that? Yeah, yeah. You have a good terrain. I really like oh, the names. Damn it. Something scenery. He is doing really cool stuff. Bazooka, I never leave the house. What? Mickey, he has been a lot of parties. Newbie, the old vampire counts book with Blanchard in it. It is so horrid. Just scratchy scrawlings in the page. You can't tell anything from another. Oliver Fret. No, there's a fantasy artist. Frey. Oliver Frey. I'm not really good at remembering the artist. I haven't paid attention. A lot of the fluff, I have no clue. So for me, this is interesting reading because then I have stuff to, you know, look up and find out about. Okay, cleaning up my brush right now. It's time to say goodbye all. We are going to close it right now. We have been streaming. Let's see. So 1 hour and 40 minutes, give or take. It's a good episode. I think it's really good. Just, you know, honking my own horn, honk honk. But yeah, I think we should say goodnight right now. So, and I will make a little video tomorrow, as I said, because tomorrow is play date with my buddies. That is not a good word in English. It should be called something else. Yeah. Oliver Frey, he did the art for the classic Crash and Zap magazines in the 80s for the Spectrum and Commodore 64. There is a pop culture nugget for you. Alright, so thank you all for watching. So good night, Bazooka Jerry Rambo, Newbie, Mickey Janver, and Andrew is probably gone. Yeah, that was probably all. Yeah, he was drawing fantasy before it was ever a thing, plastered all over the cover and DD books and stuff. Oh, cool. Then I should really look up. Frezza back there in the 40s created the famous look of Conan the Barbarian. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, when you mentioned that name, that kinda sounds a bell. Yeah, really like Conan. Robert E. Howard, yeah, that is something other. Robert E. Howard, H.P. Lovecraft. You know, there are a lot of good content back in the day. It's amazing to me when you think about it now, what they thought about then, and what has become of everything they have been making up. It's really cool. Me and Bazooka having a nerd war. It's like it's yeah, it's kind of like I can't turn it off now. It's really interesting. I almost wish we could have a hangout so you two can really nerd it out. because we are nerds. No, I win. Bye bye. Mickey Janver saying bye bye. Okay, then we have to listen, boys. Did you play that on a computer game, Darkest Dungeon? No, I haven't, but I follow, as I said, the damn names, the Lovelocks and Christopher Odd, and I play it. And Splattercat is another one. He's really entertaining. That dude, he can sing. Yeah, so I follow those. Yeah, it is kind of a yeah, it's kind of that ethos of Lovecraft feel to it. But I think when you look back and read all the stuff that Lovecraft did himself, it's I think a lot of the things are surreal. What's up, Ginger Ninja? Yeah, you know, I'm leaving now. But welcome. You can rewatch everything. I'm really happy you come in at last, but you know, we are trying to wind up the game today, the stream. You've been on for quite a while today. You're bored or something. Yeah, you know, I'm usually starting about 10 p.m. Norwegian time. So it's probably like 9 o'clock in UK. No, we are not fighting. Just love here. But okay. Anyways, thank you all. Love you all. See you tomorrow. A short one. It's probably nobody is going to be in the chat right then, because just answering the question, I think, and a little update on how I proceed with my Dark Souls. Yeah. Thank you all. Bye now.